Welcome, chosen ones. Today, we are diving into an art mastered only by the wise, the art of choosing peace over chaos. In a world full of noise and disorder, the ability to gracefully withdraw from situations that threaten your calm is not just a skill, it is a superpower. Let us begin this journey and understand that letting go is not an escape but a profound strategy to protect inner peace. Have you ever noticed that people often reject those who can easily walk away? It's true. Around 80% may show resentment, but 100%, at least secretly, admire it. This paradox shows that letting go, when done right, is not a weakness but a formidable strength that many aspire to have. Boundaries. Often misunderstood as chains, they are in fact armor that protects your peace, your space, and your purpose. When you set boundaries, you are not limiting yourself, you are defending your right to peace and personal respect. These boundaries keep the chaos of the outside world at bay and protect your mental and emotional well-being. Chosen ones possess a unique gift, the ability to detect drama before it unfolds. This foresight is crucial because it allows timely distancing, which often leaves others confused and stunned. Your ability to anticipate and avoid unnecessary drama not only preserves your peace but also sets a standard for how you choose to interact with the world. Withdrawing should always be seen as an act of peace. It's about gaining control over your life and emotions, not about controlling others. This act of self-respect and prioritizing your own peace sends a clear message: you value yourself too much to be part of something that is disrespectful or draining. When you choose to walk away, you disrupt dependency dynamics. Others who relied on your energy are forced to adapt, often moving toward self-responsibility. This shift is essential because it promotes growth and independence, freeing both you and them from a cycle of reliance that serves no one. Drama thrives in environments where it can grow unchecked and spread in the shadows. But when you decide to step away, you bring a light that dismantles those mechanisms. Your presence, and indeed your absence, acts as a catalyst for change, exposing underlying issues and breaking the status quo. Society often criticizes those who choose self-preservation over social conformity. But it's important to recognize that choosing yourself amidst toxic relationships or environments is not only brave, it's necessary. This choice, bold to some, is the true definition of self-respect and alignment with one's values. When you choose to leave a situation or relationship, it speaks volumes about the character and intentions of those you leave behind. Your absence acts as a mirror, reflecting the true nature of those around you. Often, this reflection is unflattering, revealing selfishness, manipulation, or indifference that your presence once masked. This realization can be unsettling, but it is vital for personal clarity and understanding. In these moments of departure, you learn who truly valued your presence, and who simply used it. When you withdraw, the reactions, or lack thereof, of those affected by your exit say a lot. It can be surprising to see who reaches out and who remains indifferent. This separation from routine interactions highlights stark differences in how people value and perceive relationships, giving you a clearer view of who truly deserves your trust and investment. Additionally, walking away often reveals dynamics that were previously overlooked or misunderstood. It can expose the roles you and others played in sustaining unhealthy patterns. By stepping back, you gain the perspective needed to recognize the extent of others' dependence on your emotional labor, their unwillingness to reciprocate, or their readiness to ignore your needs. Saying goodbye quietly, without the drama of confrontation, embodies a powerful form of self-empowerment. By refusing to engage in endless debates or arguments, you deprive manipulative individuals of the reactions they seek to control or belittle you. This quiet and firm departure can leave such people disoriented and powerless, as they lose their grip on you without the expected fight. They are left to face the echo of their own flaws while you step away, no longer serving as their emotional or psychological anchor. This kind of farewell sends a clear message that you are no longer willing to be drawn into toxic cycles. It declares your independence and signals that you are taking charge of your environment and emotional well-being. By offering no final explanations or closure, you establish boundaries that are essential to your mental health and force others to reflect on the consequences of their actions, without your involvement. Moreover, a quiet exit can often trigger change in those left behind. Deprived of their usual strategies for manipulation or conflict, they may begin to question their behavior and its impact on others. This can lead to a deeper understanding of their interpersonal dynamics and possibly encourage them to shift their approach in future interactions. This strategic decision to leave is not a sign of defeat but a proactive step toward self-preservation and realignment with your core values. It allows you to redirect your energy from toxic or unfulfilling relationships toward what truly matters: your personal growth, your peace, and the pursuit of your true life goals. Such decisions highlight the importance of prioritizing your well-being and serve as a powerful declaration of your self-worth and intention to live a life shaped by respect and positive connection. Viewing your decision to withdraw as a strategic and intentional choice emphasizes its empowering nature. It is not just an escape, but a conscious step toward building a life aligned with your aspirations and values. This perspective strengthens your sense of agency and affirms your ability to positively shape the course of your life. Furthermore, the act of leaving can serve as a pivotal turning point in your personal journey. It marks a moment of commitment to your self-respect and to seeking environments that nourish rather than diminish you. By focusing on building a fulfilling and respectful life, you set new standards for the relationships you wish to cultivate, where mutual respect, understanding, and genuine support come first. After your departure, those left behind are often pushed into a phase of self-reflection, triggered by the sudden absence of their usual target or audience. This creates a vacuum of accountability where they are forced to confront their own behavior and motivations. Without you there to absorb blame or distract from their issues, they face a necessary, though often uncomfortable, introspection that could lead to personal revelations and changes that would not have occurred had you stayed and continued absorbing the impact of their actions. This period of self-reflection can be crucial for those left behind, as they begin to understand the role they played in your decision to leave. Often, it leads to a deeper awareness of how their actions or inactions contributed to an unsustainable environment. This realization can be the first step toward significant personal growth and the improvement of their future relationships. Without your presence shielding them from the truth of their behavior, they must face the consequences directly, and may even attempt to correct them. Additionally, the absence of a familiar presence may be confusing but ultimately beneficial. It forces others to rely on themselves rather than depending on you for emotional support or as a scapegoat for their problems. This newfound independence may encourage them to develop healthier coping mechanisms and interpersonal skills, which are essential for building stronger and more equitable relationships in the future. Setting a precedent for self-worth through your actions is a powerful stance. Your departure is a statement of your value and a demonstration that you will accept nothing less than respect and kindness. This decision not only sets a standard for yourself but also serves as a guide for others on how to treat you. By firmly establishing your boundaries, you teach others that your presence and contributions are not to be taken for granted. Your departure functions as clear communication of your expectations in any relationship, whether personal or professional. It sends the message that you are serious about how you are treated and willing to take bold action to ensure your environment remains healthy and supportive. This may inspire others to reflect on their behavior and perhaps reconsider how they engage not only with you but with everyone around them. Additionally, this act of self-respect can serve as a beacon for those observing your choices. It can empower friends, family, or even colleagues to evaluate their own situations and perhaps make similar decisions to preserve their dignity. Your courage to prioritize your well-being can ripple outward, encouraging others to assert their worth and seek environments that recognize and nurture their value. Your absence forces others to face the inevitable mirror that reflects their own issues and flaws that were once easily projected onto you. This confrontation with themselves is often the most transformative aspect of your departure, as it promotes personal growth and self-awareness. It frequently leads to greater understanding and maturity, making your withdrawal not only a lesson in self-care for yourself but also a catalyst for change in others. When individuals are faced with the reality of their own behavior, they may recognize patterns of dependency or manipulation that were facilitated by your presence. This realization can be a powerful motivator for change, driving them to take responsibility for their actions and engage in healthier relationships. The reflection sparked by your departure can thus be a turning point that initiates a journey of self-improvement and greater emotional intelligence. Moreover, this introspective process may lead to a reshaping of personal identities and relationships. As those affected by your exit examine their own behavior and the impact it had, they may begin to adopt new attitudes and approaches that foster more sincere and supportive interactions. This shift not only improves their personal lives but also their relationships with others, creating a more positive and constructive community around them. In conclusion, leaving is not merely about walking away from a place or person, it's about a higher purpose, your peace, your well-being, and your growth. It is a practice that chosen ones like you must master in the pursuit of a serene life. Remember, prioritizing peace is not a luxury, it is a necessity. If you resonate with this message, remember to subscribe for more empowering content. Join our community of like-minded souls, all on their path to personal mastery. Before you go, type 777 in the comments to affirm your commitment to choosing peace over chaos. Until next time, walk your path with courage and serenity.